yeah, make sure to follow their poops, guys, because the poop says it all. Hola amigos and welcome to today's video. So the number one thing I get asked in every day, I get a new question about bunny care every single day. And even though I don't have Pinky anymore, I still want you guys, I still want to help you guys out to have bunnies. Today I thought, why not ask the most asked questions about bunny care that I get on this channel. And I'm going to have the help of my little Doris here. Doris was Pinky's little wife. Oh my god, this is going to make me cry. He would always lick her here, and so I will never get rid of Doris. And I also have Theodore with me, which was given to me by Michael's parents, so yeah. I also want to make an update. I miss Pinky like crazy, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, will I get a bunny? I want to get a bunny, guys. I want to adopt a bunny as soon as possible, but I can't do it because I'm traveling way too much. But once I settle, guys, I will 100% foster bunnies, because that way I can help more rabbits, but they won't be mine really. So I think that is the best thing I can do, so I can still travel. So today I'm going to be answering the most asked questions you guys have been giving me. Let's begin. From Fantu and Ray Margaret, these two ask about neutering and getting bunnies fixed. So a thing you guys always ask me is if Pinky was fixed. He was fixed. We got him fixed before we adopted him, because we've read that when you get your bunnies fixed, they will live a lot longer, they will live healthier, and they have a less of a chance of getting cancer, especially the female rabbits. So both male and females should get fixed, but it is a bit more complicated when it comes to female rabbits. So make sure you get a really good vet, guys. Question mark and Gela Marie Solon are asking about shaking. Is it normal if the bunny is shaking, especially if they're shaking every day? Gela says, so if your rabbit is shaking and it's not hot outside, and if they're not doing it the whole day long, then it's usually okay. Like Pinky would be shaking when it was a bit hot outside, so because it was so hot, he would be breathing like that, kind of like how dogs do it. So it's not that big of a deal unless they do it the whole day long, and unless they're just laying down like that, because that means they're dehydrated. Give them water. Put some water on your hand and then pet them, not drenched but just damp, and pet them to cool them down. Give them an ice cold water bottle, put that next to them, and put that water bottle in a sock so it's soft and they can cuddle next to it. That's the best way to cool them down, guys. And question mark wrote in Tagalog, yung rabbit ko nanginginig, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin. So the translation to that is, my rabbit is shaking, I don't know what to do. So yeah, if your rabbit is shaking because of no reason, then take them to the vet. But if your rabbit is shaking because of heat, usually it's okay. But if they shake way too much, take them to the vet. If you guys are questioning anything, instead of going online and researching, just take them to the vet, guys. It is not worth it to risk their health, guys. And I know it can be costly, but if you want to think about your rabbit, just try your best and take them to the vet. So something you guys ask a lot is about bunnies poop. I know it's poop is something it's a huge thing when it comes to rabbits, because rabbits are so sensitive. So Alisa Dymovsky as well as Jyoti Uttam ask about if there's anything wrong if the poop is dark brown. So dark brown poop usually means that they don't get enough hay, because your rabbits poop should be light brown. It should be dry because their main diet should be hay, so it should be light brown. But if they eat mostly pellets, then their poop is usually going to become dark brown, which is not that best. So definitely lessen the amount of pellets they get. Give them more hay, give them a lot of water, limit their amount of vegetables, not too much, okay? Pinky would only get 2 pieces of lettuce and then a few herbs, because he was a dwarf rabbit. So it depends on your rabbit, on how big your rabbit is, if it's a dwarf, whatever it is. So make sure to research on that. Jolty asked, if my rabbit does not poop one day, is it a dangerous sign? If your rabbit does not poop one whole day, that is not a good thing at all. It's really dangerous if they don't go to the bathroom, guys, because they have a really sensitive digestive system. If they don't release their toxins of their body out every day, they will get sick. You can feel it in their, like on their stomach. It's going to be very bloated. If they don't go to the bathroom for several hours, give them some pineapple juice, 100% natural pineapple juice, or a piece of pineapple. It's really good for their digestive system. Or you could give them some papaya treats. It also helps them. It even helps with humans, guys, if you need that. I don't know. If they have constipation, give them some pineapple and papaya, lots of water. You might have to syringe feed them some pineapple. It's something I used to do with Pinky, and it definitely helps. It helped him every single time. Now if that doesn't help, get some critical care. It comes from a little packet. It looks like powdery soil, and you mix that with water and you syringe feed it to them. And Pinky loved critical care for some reason. Yeah, make sure to follow their poops, guys, because the poop says it all. Lyris Hunt asks if we can leave the bunnies home alone. This is something you guys ask a lot because most of you guys are students. You have to leave your homes, you know. So yes, you can leave your rabbit home alone. Just make sure your whole house is rabbit proof. So if you're going to leave your rabbit roaming around your room, make sure there's nothing on the ground, no wires, there's no toys, no chewing gum, nothing like ball pens, nothing. They should be able to go everywhere and be safe. Make sure nothing can fall on them. So I would say if your room isn't 100% rabbit proof, because it's really hard to make a room 100% rabbit proof, I would leave them in a big cage, so, or in a playpen. So that's what we used to do. We used to leave Pinky in his cage, but it was big enough for him. Make sure it's really big, the cage or playpen, because that's the safest you could do for them, so they don't chew on everything and get hurt. From Priyanka Dipu, what do I do if my rabbit is weak? Something you guys ask a lot. What should you do if your rabbit is sleeping all day long? This depends on their age. If they're old rabbits, like above 7, they usually will sleep a lot. And also if they're super young, they also sleep a lot. But if they are usually energetic and then suddenly they become weak, that's usually a sign of them being sick. So if this like goes on for a long time, like I definitely wouldn't say like wait too long, because it could, like when it comes to rabbits, you should like watch them carefully, because things could change so quickly in a few hours. So if they're being like really sluggish and stuff like that, give them critical care, especially if they're not eating. Syringe feed them some water. Give them their favorite treats. If they don't respond to their favorite treats, guys, they are sick, because rabbits will never say no to carrots or whatever it is they like. They will not say no to that. So if they say no, they are sick, guys, 100%. That is the #1 thing you can do. If they don't take the treat, they are sick. And you could try pineapple, papaya, critical care, water, and syringe feed, all of that. And if it doesn't work, take them to the vet. The #1 thing, guys, if you cannot do anything, take them to the vet straight away. It is very important. Losing fur on their feet, is that a bad sign? So when they start losing fur under their feet, that is something Pinky had a problem with a ton. The whole, like all of, like during the time Pinky was with us, he always had that problem. We used to put on Helosane lotion. I don't know if you guys have that, but it is a really good type of lotion for rabbits. And you can find other types of lotion online, guys, for rabbits. And you can ask your vet about it, because usually when they are losing fur, it is because of sore hocks, and sore hocks is caused by if the ground is too rough on their feet. Like if you let them walk on cement, or if you let them walk on wood, then that will happen to them, because rabbits in nature are usually on soil, in grass, stuff like that, so they are on soft surfaces. And obviously wild rabbits are stronger when it comes to their body, but like house rabbits are definitely weaker and they need more care when it comes to that. So make sure their bedding and everything, like the ground they are walking on, is soft. I used to line our floors with yoga mats and fleece to make sure Pinky was always on a soft ground. Now it doesn't mean it is your fault though, guys, because their previous owners could have been at fault. or it could just be genetics. But make sure to research about that lotion. You can't just put whatever lotion, guys. Not drinking water, what to do, by Enchantress Crystal and Rimisha Ali. Both are asking what to do if they don't drink water. So rabbits love to do this, guys. This is a huge problem. A lot of people complain about their rabbits not drinking water because rabbits do not like water, guys, for some reason, for the most part. So if they are not drinking the water, make sure to give them water in a bowl, guys. Don't give it through that syringe looking tube thing where they have to like suck it from a straw. It is not good for their teeth. Their teeth will get crooked and they don't get that much water from that thing. So make sure to give them water in a bowl, in a heavy bowl, a bowl they can't like just push around. When Pinky wouldn't drink water, I would put like some pineapple in his water and he would drink it more because it tasted better. Or I would put like apple slices or carrot slices and he would start drinking. Another thing you could do is drench your rabbit's vegetables in water so that when they are eating their vegetables, they're getting extra water. That's something we would do with Pinky. And you could also syringe feed them water. That's something I used to do basically every day with Pinky because he did not like water at all. So we would have to syringe feed it to him. So you might have to do that too, guys. They really don't drink water, like none of it. Take them to the vet. Like that's going to be my answer for everything, guys. Sneezing a lot. So Aya Dory as well as Maya Kuti ask about sneezing and if it's a sign of sickness. It depends, guys, because sometimes they sneeze just like humans, we sneeze sometimes, you know, because something's in our nose, or maybe a feather flew by, or maybe their fur came in their nose, or maybe the hay. Sometimes the hay is really dusty and they sneeze because of the hay sometimes. So make sure before you give them a hay, if it is dusty, number one, don't give them dusty hay. But if it's just a little bit dusty, shake it outside first, like in the balcony or in the garden, wherever you are, before you give it to them. But you definitely shouldn't give them dusty hay, guys. So make sure your hay is not dusty. If you sneeze because of the hay, they will sneeze because of the hay, so make sure of that. So sneezing does not mean they're sick, but it could be if there's any liquid coming out of their nose or their eyes, then they could be sick. So take them to the vet. What breed Pinky was? This is a question I would get so much because a lot of you guys would say you have a similar looking rabbit, you don't know what your rabbit is because your rabbit was adopted too. Some would say Pinky looks like he came from the forest and stuff like that. Pinky was found like near a railroad, guys, outside, so who knows, he might have been wild, but I don't think he was because he was too tiny to be a wild rabbit. But all I know is that Pinky was a dwarf rabbit. I do not know what breed he was. They didn't know. The shelter did not know either, so I still don't know the answer to this question, and I'm so sorry, guys, I'm not able to answer it. So many of you guys are questioning it. Do we have to spay or neuter only female rabbits or males too? From D Cloudy Moons TTV. As I said earlier, it is best to spay and neuter your rabbits, guys. It is the best for their health, but sometimes it cannot be done because they might have a heart problem or different types of problems. So of course, like, you know, talk to your vet first and make sure everything is safe. Go to a vet that is specialized in rabbits, guys. Don't just go to any vet because dogs and cats are very different from rabbits, guys. So make sure to be careful on that because sometimes we went to a vet who was specialized in dogs and cats and they did not know much about rabbits. Not eating from Neil Bait, Exergesd and So they are saying they're not eating. What's wrong with her? Tried giving him her favorite food, they're not eating, and one said they're not even peeing. So if they are not eating their favorite foods, guys, as I said earlier, that means they're sick. Take them to the vet straight away. And like before you take them to the vet, you can definitely try pineapple juice, papaya juice, or papaya treats, pineapple treats. You could give them, syringe feed them critical care, syringe feed them water, stuff like that. And if all of those things do not work with Pinky, we would syringe feed him pineapple juice and suddenly he went to the bathroom. It does not take long. And now if it doesn't work within an hour or two, take them to the vet, guys. It's not worth it to wait. So guys, those are all of you guys' questions. You guys have a ton of cool questions, guys. You guys gave me so many questions about rabbit care, and I've not been able to answer most of them because I get a lot of the same questions. So that's why I made this video, so that whenever I get those questions, I will redirect them to this video. So if you come from the comments, hi! So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know you guys missed the rabbit videos, and I'm telling you guys, I miss the rabbit videos 10 times more. I miss Pinky, and I wish I could have Pinky with me here right now. Maybe one day I will foster a rabbit and we can like make more rabbit care videos, you know. Thanks for watching, guys. Gracias por ver, and I'll see you the next week. Adios, amigos.